Okay. We are back again. Oh, hello. Alright, so I'm going to continue my Deckbuilder game review. Turn that down a little bit. The music's quite nice, but it interferes. So this is going to be a game called Once Upon a Rogue's Tale, which is very similar to the game I played this morning called Tailspinner. This one, instead of having a Japanese folklore sort of theme, has a fairy tale theme. I played the demo. It is in early access now, and the demo is still available. So I played it about a month ago, and the first time I played it was over a year ago, and I was very confused. I had no idea what was going on. Wasn't entirely sure if I really wanted to find out what was going on, but when I went back to the demo, it was making a lot more sense to me. So I went ahead and bought it in the last Steam sale. Oh goodness, this is... Alright, you gotta take a look at this. Alright, this is new. This is not in the demo. I have no idea where the goat came from. Let's see. This is some sort of store. And I don't seem to have... This one is marked free. What does it say? Unlock a run upgrade. Let's wait and see about that. Okay, I need 4 stars to unlock the Frog Prince or Jack, who I assume is Jack the Beanstalk. Or I can unlock something for Red. Every 2 rounds, she receives 1 immunity. I'll leave those alone until I have the faintest idea what any of them mean. Choose my starting character. I have to choose Red, because that is the first one. All of these are passive abilities, which are unlocked as we go. And this one is obviously... There's no folder. Alright, so let's just say begin your story. Chapter 1, The Forest. So some icons down the bottom. We have our card inventory. Normal fight, tough fight event, character event, shop, rest site, and the boss. Boss comes at the end. So it's quite a long path. We begin with chapter 1, which tells us, beginning to tell us a story about Red Riding Hood. A little girl dressed in a big red coat approached with quick steps. Because she wore the coat every day, the girl was simply called Red Riding Hood, and she wanted to visit her grandmother, but when she got there, she was startled. The place was trashed. She ran and ran until she reached her home completely out of breath. No one was there, though. Worry about her grandmother was too great to wait for her father, so Red Riding Hood plucked up her courage, grabbed one of her father's bows, and returned to the forest. I love the line artwork is very much to my taste. So, we've done that. We need to pick one of these. I don't think it really makes a huge difference. All right. Okay, I'm remembering this. So red needs green dice, and she doesn't have any. This is a sort of a wild card dice that can be anything, but we want to re-roll all of the others. And so let's re-roll that. And you get 2 rolls. Okay, so she's not going to be able to do an awful lot. Or she can't use her special power. She can shield. Right, and he does 2 damage at a time at any given time. 3 block, taking. Quick idea, draws cards. Let's see how many of these I can actually do. I want to defend. Alright, so that used up 2 of my cards. Alright, so you have to have the green to use a straight up attack. Okay, so here are her not enough dice. Okay, so she needed I've used up all my dice. Okay. End turn. I did get the shield up, so I want to hold on to the green one. No, let's let it go. I want to re-roll that. Okay. Throw shot and cheering. Okay, so let's take a shot first. Get a joker card, banish this card. Card is banished for the rest of the battle. Let's do that. Okay. Okay. And now let's defend. I wonder how long the Alright, so I'm out of items. Does it persist? Strength is produced by 1 after 1 attack. Re-roll all of you in the hopes of getting a green. Survey says yes. So I could technically attack twice, which is good because right, it's popping the dice that are going to work. Let's do that. Alright, and I don't have enough to do anything more, so I kind of wasted that joker die. So instead of having a set number of actions you take, you roll the dice to tell how many actions you're going to take. All right, so all right, let's gather strengths. Yeah, guess we'll just do the same. Alright, I'm trying to figure out where. Okay, he only has 3 left, which is good because I don't think he's gonna. Yeah, he's putting block and armor up. Alright, so I have 3 jokers. That's good. That didn't actually get me anything. That's okay. Right, he has 4 block, which means I should probably hit him twice. But I don't think I can. And he's gonna hit me next time. So let's hit you. What is this? Bouncing around. Okay. Just ask what's coming this time or what's coming next. We took all of the actions that were up there, not just the first one. Okay. But I do have, and some, oh, I think her passive is that she gets a little bit of block. Or maybe I cast something at some point. Okay. First attack. Right, that was enough. My rewards are 90 coins and a card. Shuffles 2 quick ideas into the draw pile. All right. Let's do your character event. So let's do you. All right, this is more story. Sun was shining and Riding Hood forgot her worries for a while. A young man stood opposite her with nothing but a small bundle over his shoulder. Riding Hood could say anything. He continued, "You look so happy that I'm jealous. I'm sure you don't have as much to carry as I do. Would you like to swap?" Don't trade, nothing happens. There's little information. If you do trade, you add a card, you gain 3 cards, but you have to get rid of 1. You gain a card. Well, let's see. Your curiosity was just too great. All right. Lose a random card. Choose a card. Is this the card you get or the card you give away? I have a lot of cards. Ah, that was the card you lose. So now I get to pick a card. 1, 2, or 3 random dice. Okay. Alrighty then. There's that. Let's go to the store. What have we got? We buy permanent die for the rest of your run. We can feed the goat is removes 1 card from your deck. Click on the card, the character will join your team when you buy it. So I can buy the unicorn. Or I could buy a card. Obviously the dice or the unicorn is the best. What is this? At the start of each turn, a random ally gains 1 insight and draws 1 card per insight at the beginning of the next turn. Alright. I see you've banished. Moderation attacks cost 1 die less. This card is banished. Or swaps position. Alright. Unicorn does no harm with its good intention, but showers you with ideas. Sure, let's do that. Let's swap you into the middle because I think it makes a difference. All right, what are you? You don't seem to be anything. Oh, this is how many dice I have. All right. I could get one of the cards. But, so we'll go ahead and keep. We'll go with the unicorn. Sure, why not? Okay. Okay, this is the only one I can go. So. There's a strange little house among the trees. 2 children ran towards her. Please help us. The witch wants to eat us, pleaded the girl. Don't listen to her. The naughty children stole from me and they have to pay for it. If you help the children, the children become your ally. If you help the woman, the gingerbread witch becomes your ally. Oh, that's interesting. I think in the demo I helped the children. They were okay. Oh no, do I want to help the gingerbread witch just to see what happens? I kind of do. Alright. You're no better than the witch. We won't let you get it our way. Alright. Let's see. Okay, she takes red and she takes green. I don't even have any of those. Alright. Oh. One advantage of them is that they take green too. Alright. So, whose turn is it? Alright. She has kind of blown her wad. So... Alright. But I can hit all sorts of things. Let's go ahead and... Oh, now she's got something she could do. Except she kind of can't. Alright. Let's just beat up one of the little children. So let's beat up you. Oh, you can only... She has a target over her, so let's hit you. And let's hit you again. And that's all we can do. Well, we have... We could hit you again if we use this. Or we receive 2 strengths. Oh, that didn't really do any good, did it? Oh, yes, we'll give ourselves a couple strengths anyways, just to... All right. And let's just go with that. Okay, here's a quick idea. There's some strength and there's some defense. So, or I could keep beating on poor Hansel. No, Gretel. I was beating on... Oh, I can only beat on Hansel. No. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna beat up on Hansel a bit. Gretel, sorry. There's just you then. Can't really do anything else, so... Be armored up. Can't really do anything else. So we'll re-roll. Okay. Looked out on that. I can't remember what insight does again. Draw 1 card per insight at the beginning of the next turn. Okay. So she's giving us extra cards, essentially. Alright. But not extra turns. Alright, you're a freebie. Okay, so let's target, select target, not do anything else. Okay. Can we use 1 time per turn? That's not really going to do any good for now. Okay. Let's do... Receive a random die. I don't know if that did anything. And we can really only... Yeah, we'll be able to defend, I think, afterwards. Hit him once. Well, it vanished. Where'd it go? Alright. Okay. Folks costs 1 die less is reduced by 1 at the end of the turn. So maybe do that first. Okay. She gets an insight. It's a block. Receives 1 acceleration, which attacks cost 1 die less, but banishes 2 random cards. So if you're gonna do anything, do it at the beginning, then cast insight on her. Okay. Whack. Whack. That's it. So. Go ahead, I still have cards left. Let's go ahead and make her strong again. Right. Okay. That's pretty... Oh, it consolidated them. I think it changes the color, but it doesn't change the amount. So in theory, it could totally undo everything you were doing, but in practice, at the end of a turn, it might tip things in your favor. All right. That's the end of the children. Hansel and Gretel fled into the forest, but the witch should not follow them. I would like to accompany you to see more of your skills. Sadly, I'm always happy to have company. New character unlocked. You start of each turn, add a crispy hut to your hand, but she loses 6 endurance. All right, leading the oven heat is, I guess, one of her skills. And then we take 6. Gingerbread Witch takes 1. Can only be triggered 2 times per turn. Why is the Gingerbread Witch wearing a belly shirt? All right. Choose a card. one random dice, or draw 3 cards, or discard a random. Oh, goodness. Let's do you. Okay, so my party is almost, well, I was going to say my party is only almost complete. I have a unicorn, a witch, and Red Riding Hood. Okay. All right. This is a story event. A fallen tree blocked the path. She made her way through the few rose bushes at the side and found a house. Curious, she pushed open the door, but the house was empty. Inside was a table with 7 chairs, with 7 beds. You could hardly decide what sounded more tempting, a little nap or a warm meal. If you lie down, you get 10 hearts. And if you take some of the food, you get a card with a warm meal. I always take HP. No one would ever know she'd been here. Although I don't know if I had gotten hit that many times. That's okay. The unicorn is about a bit whiffy. I don't really have a lot of coins. There is another opportunity for a shop and for a campsite. Now let's do the campsite. Rest site. Each action can be used once. We're going to heal everybody, even though I just healed some people. Exchange team members. If I had more than 3, that would be a problem. Unlock an ability. Drag a character on the space to unlock their special ability. Is it locked? Ah, this is new. Red Riding Hood receives 1 block, 4 block, and 1 energy. We use ones per turn. Health needs to be 20 or below. Upgrade the passive ability. That gives people insight. Unlock burnt biscuit. Alright, we're gonna have to unlock burnt biscuit. Just because of the name. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I should have taken the card at the house because I knew the rest side was coming up, but I forgot how they worked. Okay, this one. Alright, but I can't take this path now, so I'm gonna have to fight and then hope I don't get whacked too badly. Alright, fair enough. That's interesting. Because if I had gone up this route at the beginning, I still would have had a character event. No. I would have done the store and not the rest site. Okay. There's a little randomness to the paths. Okay. Bones manure. He's gonna do a bunch of junk on himself. Alright, so okay, I think I've got this. Let's do you. Let's do you. Do you actually add another dice or you do? Okay. Alright. All my dice are gone. Alright, she's been poisoned. That's not good. You. Yeah, the part's not entirely helpful. Oh, it changed this. That's okay. She can't do this because, well, she could, but it would use up my Joker cards. Gingerbread Witch would take so 6 damage or 4 damage. Oh, but she can't hit. That doesn't do any good. She can hit him, but she can't hit him. Interesting. Alright. Let's actually whack him. That's all that can be done at the moment. Well, you can do that. Okay. You. She doesn't actually have an attack that she can use this for. So I think I don't actually need to be saving the red ones. Take. Right. Let's first of all use. Get rid of you. She can't do anything. She can do this. Well, because it takes 3. defend the poor unicorn. She keeps taking hits. Alright, I don't think anyone else can do anything. Parts are not quite as intuitive as some, but they're worth engaging with. Alright, so she got that. I don't know that these two are at all useful. They're cheap, but they're not useful. I don't have a green card at all, and the jokers don't count. Alright, well. I guess we're defending then, the way through. Wait for that to make any difference. Alright. You can't do anything. You cannot hit things either. No, that didn't do anything. Alright, well I guess we're defending then. I feel like I'm missing something. Why? Is it because she hasn't got any of the green areas? There's one. Alright, so you ought to be able to whack. No available target. Oh, she's out of position. There we go. I probably lucked out with that. Alright. So she can only shoot straight ahead or slightly off. Only shoot straight ahead. She cannot shoot on a diagonal. Alright. Whack you times. There you go. See, that did give me more dice. Well, I can defend anyway. I'll need to be defending her because she's a weenie. Okay. I wonder if all of them are that limited that they can only hit in the... right in front or affect each other, so only on straight lines. Oh yeah, you see, she's grayed out the same way because she doesn't have a target. Okay. That's where some of the mobility options come into play. Alright, so let's whack you. Whack again, another good. Alright, so this was useful in figuring out some of these elements. You're not being helpful. You're not being helpful. I guess we take you. And so we have to go to the store. The store, we don't have enough to buy the dice. Well, let's see. Spawn lying in wait. Gives 1 energy. Rolling pin. Increases damage by 1 per strength, is reduced by 1 afterwards. Ally gets more energy. At the start of each turn, a random ally receives 1 strength for 3 turns. That's pretty good. Okay. I guess it's pretty good. I do kind of want that extra dice. Next time, go for the dice, not the ally. Okay. Let's try. Okay, so now she can. She's entirely defensive. Okay. Enemy takes 6, or enemy randomly gets weak. Alright. So now I have to hit the person in front of me. That's fine. And that's it. That's all I can do. Okay. Okay. So you just have to reroll all out of me because you are not useful at all. You almost don't need to go into your hands unless something in particular has to happen. Okay. Okay. Now. Let's try and see. Okay, so she got 1 more chance to smack somebody. He's almost dead. She can't do that. So let's see. Let's see what happens there. And do that. Let's hit the boar because the boar is going to be around the longest. Okay. Survey says dice are rolling for the Gingerbread Witch these days. Okay, so she can you can go away. She can't hit anything because she's in the wrong spot. She can only not enough dice. Okay, where was a... Do I have enough dice? Now I have enough dice. And she can get just a bit off to the side. Anybody else? Yes. That's the one that does damage. Yes. Alright. That's not too bad. Okay. Okay, so we gotta re-roll just about everything. We either need... Okay, so she can take... Lying in wait has popped back up. Oh, it's good. That takes anything. One fatigue, but she hits murder. That she hits. Okay. No more dice. Alright, that's it. And there's one fewer dice this time. Wonder how long that goes on. Okay. He only has 4. She can do plenty of damage. There we go. $250 coins. Banish 1 hand card for the rest of the battle, and something is discarded. That might be a good way of getting rid of something who is getting in the way. All right. Okay. Campsite. Heal team. Alright. Yeah, that's good. Unlock an ability. Does she have any kind of attack? No. Alright, let's unlock Red's ability. Alright. So we have just the big bad. Too bad we're not at the store because I could use that extra dice. Tracks led deeper into the forest until she caught sight of a familiar figure wearing a blue skirt with a apron and red scarf, but the figure was very hairy. A wolf. Fight against the wolf. Alright, so he has his own passive. Reroll you. Okay. What do we got here? No available target. She would need to be sideways. Okay, select a target. Not sure what endurance it is. Put some block on you too. Oh, and now that's out of. Right. Except she's not. Okay. Oh, that's why I didn't. This has to be 20 HP or below, which isn't too bad. All enemies receive 1 prey. What is prey? Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna hit the wolf. Wolf. Yeah, she can't do anything. She can do this. I can't hit the wolf anymore, so not enough dice. You do need 3 dice for that. 2 dice for that, but one of them has to. I use that twice. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. See, he keeps armoring himself up. That's just not fair. All right. all I can do, I think. I'm not using my unicorn, though, I think is part of the problem. Tempting as it is to roll with the witch can't actually hit anything at the moment. Alright, so... shot. Take a shot. Switch around. I gotta defend you now because you're in the center and you're gonna get nailed. I needed her to switch the other person. What's gonna do? Anyone who receives a block and an energy gets 1 dice per energy next dice phase. Let's do that. Summon up another dice. Doesn't do any good. I make a bit of a hit. All right. Okay. Not plenty of greens. Got even more greens. Okay. Swaps with a random neighbor. She's always going to swap with red the first time. Then red needs to be in the center in order to hit the wolf. So that do that. Switch you, and you better knock into the witch this time. We are, however, going to defend on red because she's the only one who's got any firepower left. Enough dice. do anything. She can't do anything because there's no available target. She keeps switching. All right. Well, there's an available. One of you, no, but you can do this. All right. Let's take a beating. She has quite a few. Oh, something kicked off. 3 random biscuit cards to your hand. What is a biscuit card? Target receives 1 swing. Also, oh, adjacent allies. Interesting. Target receives 2 block. Target receives 1 ironclad. Get a random draw. Draw 1 card. Okay. Let's do that. That, because I think this is going to be the end of things, honestly. Let's take hit soon. Just energy. 1 dice per energy in the next round. Alright, let's see about making a dent in you. Alright, so the rolling pin. Gonna need a big rolling pin. There we go. Alright. Survey says alright. Black, red. Hit you. Hit you. I won. The math was not quite as clear as it was on the other one, but it was enjoyable. I got a dice. I got a human. I got a passive ally. All the better to see you with. All the better to grab you with. Start of each turn draw. Okay. Oh, the others can be flipped too. Oh no. Well, drawing a card. Random ally receives 1 prey. Enemies can target the character with prey from any position. Oh, that's what that does. Okay. That's interesting. Get a card. Don't like fatigue. Wolf skin. At the start of each turn, a random enemy receives 1 weakness. All right. I kind of like this one. Oh, tell me, what have you done to my grandmother? I don't know your grandmother. Where did you get those clothes? I make them myself, replied the wolf. Red Riding Hood could not believe she had so misunderstood the innocent wolf. Pity stirred within her. Won't you come with me? Together we'll show people that not every wolf is bad. Grandma's gonna be a pain in the butt, isn't she? Alright, the current team is the unicorn, the witch, the wolf, and Red Riding Hood. Okay. Chapter 2, The City. Alright. I kind of want to go to the store and get another dice. So let's head this way. Yes, that gets us that. Adventures in the City. Thanks to the wolf, it wasn't long before Red Riding Hood could see the town. I've never been to the city before, he said. What's it like there? It's noisy and chaotic, but also exciting and cozy. People there are friendly, and they will definitely help find my grandmother. Yeah, I know about that. Alright, a gingerbread man. Okay, the wolf takes red just like the unicorn does. Doesn't do us any good. Okay. Damage per prey or 3 damage and gives prey. Alright. Seems 1. Okay. Receives 5 or 3. And you have enough to do a burnt biscuit. Oh, there's a lot to take in here. Alright. It does seem to be targetable. Sometimes things can be targeted and sometimes they cannot. Okay, but it's a random target. Okay, let's whack you. Whack you. And smack you. Okay. Okay, Red is cleaning up this time. And the wolf could take a turn. is endurance? Enables the character to use special skills. Okay. So she can do this even though she doesn't have a dice. Alright. Receives 1 fragile. Reduces block by 1 or fragile and then vanish. Alright. Take twice. Okay. Really, the hand cards seem a bit unnecessary to me. They're kind of also there, but maybe I'm not using. You're not from around here, are you? What are you up to? Okay. She can discuss, she can defend and fight. If she wins, she gets 300 gold and a warm meal. Or she can flee and she can get something called hunter boots to defend. I mean, this means fight, but ooh, they are kind of tough. Right. Okay. Let's see. You're gonna whack me. You're gonna reorganize. You're gonna whack me. Let's hit you. And you while I have it. Let's hit you while I have it. Hold on a second. He takes 3 damage, and he takes 1 damage. But she can't be targeted. Interesting. I wonder why. I'm beating on her too much. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, see, this, I should have paid attention to this. This would have got me maybe something that would have helped. Okay. I'm doing any good now. Let's just go with this. It's you. You should be done now. There we go. All right. Can you? Yes, you can. Okay. Yeah, the unicorn is not the most useful creatures. But she does reduce the cost of things. Okay, let's try that again. And you can get that now. This is interesting. So I kind of have to choose if I want to use red against somebody. I have to roll all of them, or I could accept that I'll be hitting with the witch and the wolf this time, and red might end up sitting it out. Well, she can get one hit in. Alright. Hit again. I can. Now, you have 2 wolves, so let's do you. Can't do anything. Oh, I can't do anything for you. Why not? Missing requirement. No available. She's too far over. Okay. Okay. Suddenly seeing where Hansel and Gretel are useful, because they bopped all over the place. The wolf can't really do anything at this point. Alright. One Joker died. Alright. You can do that, and you can do that. That is as far as we can get for the moment, but we should be able to. Oh, rude. She spawned another guard. That's just... Well, it's not going to do you any good. That's the end of you. Alright. Now, are you too... You're too far over, still. Alright. Alright. Not gonna do you much good, I don't think. It is kind of a problem for the wolf when she's all the way over there, isn't it? Well, it's kind of a problem for anybody when she's all the way over there. I guess the boss cards are bigger, so any of them can target it. There was 3 on one. So alright. Red skillfully dodged the guards' weapons and the onlookers began to laugh. The guards retreated in shame, the audience cheered, and Red bowed. Well, doesn't sound like anyone likes guards very well. Arm meal. Ally heals for 2, and then this is banished. Well, it's not a lot of healing for that. Alright. So you can do battle and then a character event, which might involve getting a new character card. Or you can do 2 battles. Oh, I think the character events often involve a battle too. And then a rest site. Oh, good grief. Oh, but I have plenty of money. Okay. Passive ability, Chasing Laugh. Every 2 rounds, a random enemy receives 1 fragile. A witch is already strong and has quite a few tricks up her sleeve. Ally receives 1 rule breaker. The requirements of the next skill is ignored, but gets 3 limping, and whenever the character changes position, they take 1 damage. That's actually sounds pretty good. All right. Let's drop you in there and see what happens. Do I want another mixing bowl? All right, fatigue reduces the dice, but I need my dice. All right. All right, off to battle we go. Okay. Reroll. No, but I might need you. All right. Union weight. A random ally receives 2 strengths. All right. You do 3 damage. You do. You do 4 damage. Let's make you go away as quickly as possible. Requirement of the next skill is ignored. You don't do much good. Oh, I forgot to accelerate you ahead of time. Okay. Probably not a good idea to put it on the person sitting right next to the other one. The end of each turn, swap all allies with a neighbor. Oh, with your allies meaning them. Okay. That looks pretty good. One. Okay. I'm a little fuzzy on why I can target some people and not others at any given moment. Okay. Thanks. Here's a joke bar. Give yourself some wiggle room. Why can't he be targeted? Alright, I guess I'm picking on the guards more. Alright. Lovely. It's not actually going to do me any good. Okay. You know, it took me a couple times the first time through. Having extra dice is so nice. It took me a couple times with any game, the first 2 or 3 times, to really get what was going on. You still have limping? No. No, because... Aha, that's not cool. You can't do anything. She's got all the points. And I just wasted my thingy on her. Read first. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna need to... At least we can target people now. He's very fragile. I guess because he's really an old lady. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Alrighty. Alright. Are you still stunned? No, she's just limping. Alright. Okay. That's all we got. You can do a certain amount of damage. No, you're very fragile. Okay. Spawn swift movement. Blocks receiving damage. Oh, okay. At the start of each turn, a random ally receives block or iron. Unexpected gentlemen. An ally receives 3 block or removes fearful and removes enraged. Okay. Like, I took a little bit of a beating there, so we're gonna need to go the rest site route after this, I'm sure. Oh, that's all Witchy's, but Witchy doesn't actually do anything against the. She's very defensive. Right. Right. She gives it. None of them seem to rearrange me, so she's just gonna. Let's go after him. Alright. And is there anybody else who can take a swing? Yes. No, no, yeah. Alright, all the cards are rolling, all the dice are rolling. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to, for you, get rid of you. Rid of you. Well, I'll take a hit on you. That's it. That's all we can do. Ooh. Now I can. Nobody has any strength on them, so that's not going to do any good. It's a fast move game once you get into it. Wait, she is stunned. That was what happened last time. Alright, let's give Q acceleration. 3 damage and 1 damage. There we go. Turns fragile into ironclad. Oh, the wolf is always ending up fragile. Okay. Rest on heal everybody. Alright, character selection. She's been healing as we go. Not getting as much out of the little witch as I thought I was. So let's do you unlock an ability. Your ability was that. Well, since you're the one that's okay. Character selection can be done anytime. So I could have done the little bitch, but oh well. Alright, we are no longer too weenied to live. Let's check it out. Target receives 3 endurance. Endurance enables to use special skills. Swift movement, improved bow strength. I'm still, all of these have little pop-ups that will occasionally give you some of the vocabulary, but the rest just ends up it's something you have to guess. Okay, we have one more battle and a rest. The sun had been shining, the weather changed. 3 small houses. One is made of straw, one of wood, one of stone. Alright. In the straw, you lose a card. On the wood, you lose a icon that I have no idea what that is. And on the other one, you lose 8 hit points. I would probably stand to use a card given how little I use them. Just about to sit down when a strong blast of wind hit the straw house and swept it aside. Moves at random. Alright. Let's get rid of you. And that's it. Okay. And we're going into battle. It's a tough fight. Okay. Okay. Everyone's passives fired off. Which is a very expensive upgrade. Oh, if you do it now. I guess if you're going to, this is going to be the time to do it. Alright, so. Who can you hit? You can hit. Oh, but you're going to suck up reds. You do 6 damage and you do dust. Oh, I know it's okay. There we go. Right, so you can still just barely hit you, and that's about it. Get one joker. That didn't do any good. Well, might as well. Yeah, nothing doing. Okay. Okay. Who can hit what? All sorts of things coming up. Okay. Okay. We're not suffering from anything. All right. You. All right. You can only hit there, and you can hit either one. So let's hit you. You. There. And that is it. Anything else? Randoms. That didn't help really, I don't think, but oh well. Oh, I probably should have used you instead. Oh well. Finally, next time the warm meal pops up that I need to be healing the witch. Because that didn't do any good. Okay. Alright. Wolf hasn't actually gotten a chance to do anything. He does not look flippable though. Better. Okay. Oh, she needs to have 6 endurance, so when she runs this one, she builds up endurance. So after 3, that's when you get the special skill. Gotcha. Alright, let's fire you off then. Okay. Oh, you could do it all in one. Ooh, but nobody else would be able to do anything. Alright, well. Next time, let's see what happens. Alright. And turn. That actually got me anything, but we'll see. Okay. Crispy Hut. Here we go. Add 3 random biscuit cards. And now she's reset. And won't pop off again unless I... Okay. Target receives 2 armor. I think she only got 1. Someone's been taking a hit. Okay. You need some HP. You need some armor. You've got the lowest one. We need to do some kind of hit. Let's do you. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of the Gingerbread Witch, though. Even though... Not enough dice. Alright. Next time. Next time. Alright. No bread this time, but... Joker die. Okay. Let's do... It's 4 endurance. Okay, so... What happens if we give you the Unicorn's Blessing? You still want... Okay. It is popping off. Okay. I'm gonna hit you twice and you once. Anyone else? No. There's not a lot you can do. Oh, you can spawn another you. That's just rude. Okay. What do we got? Two random dice. I love using random dice. You knock you off. Some more random dice. Honestly, I'm just kind of blowing this off. Okay. Let's just get ready. You can do a lot of damage. I think I'm getting the hang of it, but I still find the cards to be... Well, I guess if you consider the cards as your buffs. Okay. Alright. Honestly, I really don't think it matters who's gonna hit her, because... Going down. What are you? Oh, I have 7 dice. I like having extra dice. It receives 3 endurance, and we like endurance because that's what gets the Gingerbread Witch all happy. Okay. You go backwards? I think only the flashing ones are. Alright. Heal the team, yeah. I like the use of the unicorn. Okay. Unlock an ability. And switches to his friendly side. Interesting, because Hansel and Gretel were switchable too, because there's 2 of them, but there's only 1 character slot. So part of what was going on is you were switching between the 2 of them in the middle of the battle. And then she was upgrading the passive ability again. A random enemy receives 2 fragile. Alright, I think I use them more often. So, extra selection, heal team. I did heal team. I did, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that works for me. Okay. Famous last words. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Uh-huh. Fred had the feeling she had spoken to every single person in town and was slowly losing hope. About to suggest to the wolf they find a bed for the night when a young woman stood in their way. Where are the 7 dwarves? She asked, looking at the wolf. I don't know what you're talking about, the wolf tried to reassure the strange woman, but to no avail. She reached into her basket and threw one of the wolf's apples at the wolf. Red hastily stepped between the two. I think the wolf needs to take a startled step back, not the woman. But you got the idea. Like the woman. Snow White. Alright, what's Snow White still? Okay. You doesn't do us any good. Anything down here that's of interest? What does she do? At the end of each turn, a random enemy receives 1 potion and all enemies are swapped. Interesting. Okay. What's mine is yours. Enemy receives 2 oh, she's stealing my dice. That's gonna annoy me. Okay. You can act, you can act, you can act, you can act. Insight gives you more cards. Gives you more cards or gives you more dice? Gives you more cards. But it's got the star, which affects the dice. Let's use you. Let's use you. Alright, that zeroes everybody out. Should have undone you. Oh well. Joker die. Would have hit in. Poisoning herself while she's doing this? That would match. Okay. Let's do you. Let's do. Let's do you. And you. Right. Okay. 4 different names. Alright. Okay. When we've been reshuffled. If the wolf hit the target if she needed to. She can. Okay. Alright. She has prey on her. Alright. That doesn't actually do much good, but the sugar window does. Alright. Yeah, let's just get some hits in. Is I know I said I was getting it, and now I'm kind of not, and now I kind of am. All right. Okay. I think we need to do that. And we need to get some hits in. This is pathetic. Wait, what is that doing? Discard one card. That didn't actually do any good. Oh well. This poisoning herself when she poisons me. So that's not actually a useful card, but okay. You are my big hitter at the moment, so you can do something. Enemy takes 0 damage, receives 1 prey. Something is blocking the damage. Oh, weakness is blocking the damage. It's all fragile. But that's okay. Because now she can give people block. Let's block the witch. And that is helpless. Removes all block and prevents receiving block. Ah, okay. So let's leave that be for the moment. You can't do anything. You can't do anything. You can do something. All right. He's gonna poison again. There we go. Poisons yourself with oxygen and honey. Alright. Okay. There. And 2 endurance. I kind of want to trigger her again. Let's block red. Thank you. Yeah, okay, yeah. I can still do this. No, I can't. I can do one or the other. Q. Can't do that. I need a random dice. Here we go. Who had... You don't have anything, any kind of block. Okay. Alright. To a certain degree, I can only just... Hasn't ever gone up and down. Which, to be fair, is a lot of games. I mean, most games where you either shoot people or hit people, you have no idea what the math is behind it either. Okay. There's my crispy hut. I've reached my card limit. Okay. So... if I'm gonna do anything now, that's gonna be available target. Available target. Not sure why. Why is there no available target? It's healing as well as no idea what that is or is not doing. Alright, let's see what happens next time. It's kind of... this is what she's doing. She's getting... One second. Available target. Why is there not an available target? Seems like she can... Right. should have buffed her. Oh well. It's weird. Why is she... Maybe because there's a weakness on her? But there's no weakness on her. Something is firing off. Okay, now she can hit somebody. She's good. Hit. Alright. Who can do what? I have a feeling that I'm just smacking her. See, she keeps giving herself a big shield. Oh, I thought she was a little weenie, but she's not. Oh, my unicorn's about to die. She says with a perfectly straight face. Well, I guess I'll get something in before I can. Yeah, she's gonna win. See, she's healing herself, and she's got a shield. I'm not doing the math the way I need to. Why am I not? I'm not using these cards as I should. Is that it? Rude. No idea why I did that. She's healing herself back up, and she puts up a shield. Yeah, this is gonna be over soon. Okay. She's about to lose everything. She is Gonna take 4 poison damage. And then no energy. 1 dice per energy. That's yeah, it's mixed. Okay. Lose a run. Game over. Oh no. Main menu. What does new game get me? Does it get me the... It gets me the goat. Alright. $1 for each. If I had one more, I could unlock one of the other characters. These are at the start of the... Okay. Add a random card, unlock a random character for the next run. Unlock 5 energy for the next run. Extra coins, additional die, again only for the run. A new event. Okay, so this is late game stuff for afterwards. That I'm guessing you want all the characters unlocked first. Okay. That's an interesting meta progression. Alright, so I would need to choose my character. I would need to take red again. I have this, and I could unlock other passive abilities as it goes. Okay. I'm back out of here. Let's save and quit. Alright, so that is very interesting. I'm going to sound like such an idiot. I forgot about the dice mechanic. That was a useful wrinkle on the attack. Using the cards for the buffs kind of encouraged me to ignore them, though. And every now and then that got me into trouble, but I did like the variety of abilities and passives that were locked in with the characters. And I think as I open up new characters, that's going to get more interesting. And as I open up, I liked that you were working towards some of the new characters, even if you lost. Because in the one this morning, the lack of a meta progression that kind of carried over into the next run was kind of bugging me. Again, the lack of heals within the battle also kind of bugged me, but maybe that's just a trick of the game, of the genre, that you have your hit points and that's it. That's all you get. So that is interesting. Okay. So what I'll probably do now is take another bit of a break, and then I have one more demo and one more full game that I could play. We'll see. We'll see where we go from here. In the meantime, I will thank you for watching and see you later.